When reality TV cameras fade and the lights go off, the real work of marriage begins. And for Heather and Tarek Moussa, the HGTV power couple known for their polished smiles and picture-perfect homes, that real work includes something most people never talk about: couples therapy. Recently, Heather shocked fans when she revealed that she and her husband Tarek have been in therapy together. But instead of hiding it, she proudly called it one of the best decisions they've made for their relationship. In her own words, she said, "Tarek and I are in couples therapy, which I'm not ashamed to say. I think people are shocked to hear that." And she's right. In a world where celebrity couples often pretend everything is perfect, hearing that an HGTV star is doing the hard work behind the scenes feels refreshingly honest. Heather, best known from selling Sunset, married Tarek in 2021. Since then, they've built a life filled with love, family, and business. But also the normal challenges every couple faces. Blending two lives, two histories, and two strong personalities is never simple. She explained it perfectly, reading A Healthy Partnership. There's ebbs and flows in marriage. There's ups and downs. Everyone starts out thinking, "Oh, this is going to be perfect. We're going to be a happy little family." But real life comes into play. Heather doesn't see therapy as a sign of weakness. She sees it as a tool for growth. She and Tarek use it not because their marriage is broken, but because they want to make it stronger. "Therapy in general can be a beautiful thing," she said. "You learn a lot about each other, about yourself, about past traumas and childhood issues that you bring into your marriage." Those words hit differently because they come from a woman who's living her life in the public eye. From HGTV to social media, every smile and every move of theirs is under scrutiny. Yet behind the cameras, she's admitting something many couples are too afraid to say: that love takes work. Heather and Tarek's story began with glamour and success, but their marriage also represents a second chance for both. Tarek had gone through a public divorce from Christina Hawk, one filled with headlines, emotional strain, and years of tabloid attention. So when he found love again with Heather, fans hoped this time would be different, more peaceful, more grounded. And in many ways it has been. But even peaceful marriages face pressure. Between raising their 2-year-old son Tristan, managing multiple businesses, and filming HGTV's The Flip Off, it's easy to see why they'd want to strengthen their communication and emotional connection. Heather says therapy helps them understand each other's differences rather than fight against them. In the end, we're two completely different people just trying to grow together, grow individually, raise happy, healthy little humans, and be the best versions of ourselves. That kind of transparency is rare, especially in Hollywood. For Heather, talking about therapy publicly isn't about drama. It's about normalizing what healthy couples actually do. They work through issues, talk about hard things, and invest in understanding one another. And their effort seems to be paying off. Just weeks after that interview, the couple took a peaceful retreat to a mountain cabin with their son and parents. Far away from the cameras and city lights, they shared cozy family moments, walking through the woods, relaxing by the lake, and enjoying quiet mornings together. It's also worth noting that their relationship extends beyond marriage and family. Tarek and Heather are business partners too. They've launched their Home by Tarek and Heather brand, ventured into the solar energy market, and of course, continued their HGTV success with The Flip Off. Balancing business and personal life isn't easy for any couple, let alone one constantly in front of cameras. But they seem to be proving that teamwork and therapy go hand in hand. While their story sounds inspiring, it also sits in the middle of a much bigger HGTV universe, one where Tarek's ex, Christina Hawk, still plays a major role. Christina recently revealed that Tarek stepped in to help her during her own breakup with Josh Hall. When Christina and Josh ended their marriage in 2024, Tarek personally called HGTV producers to handle the situation professionally, showing maturity and compassion. For fans, it was proof that these people, so often painted as rivals, are capable of empathy and unity. Maybe that's part of why Heather and Tarek's story resonates. They're not pretending to be perfect. They're living proof that love, healing, and co-parenting can coexist, even in a world full of cameras, critics, and chaos. In a society obsessed with perfection, Heather and Tarek are showing a different kind of strength. The courage to admit they're still learning, still growing, and still choosing each other every single day. And maybe that's the real story behind their marriage. It's not about the mansion, the fame, or the HGTV empire. It's about two imperfect people trying to build something real. One conversation, one therapy session, and one small moment of honesty at a time.